Where have I been? I've been working on something pretty exciting. Uh, let's talk about it. All right, first, I would like to talk about what's been going on with this channel. So when I started this channel, things were in a very different place. The business was in a different place. I was kind of building an entirely different product, and I pretty much had to do a lot to change everything. I've had to downsize, and I've had to make changes to the business, and now I am almost done creating my first product so that I can do something that's going to actually help people, which I'm very excited about because 10 years, 10 plus years, just working on stuff, getting into networking, engineering, data science, like all these different things, working on cloud infrastructure, cybersecurity, enterprise compliance. I mean, you name it when it comes to technology and development, done some software engineering. Ultimately, I guess I am now more of a data scientist than anything. Um, it's time for me to give back. It's time for me to release something that's going to teach other people how to do some of the cool things that I've been able to do. And when you know what you're doing, I mean, you can get some cool jobs, you can make a lot of money, and I've been there. And after a while, it just gets repetitive, in my opinion, just like anything else, and I just need to keep growing. It's like, oh, yes, I've climbed all the way to having a job working under executives and doing fun stuff, and it's great. But at some point, you sit there and you're like, you know what? I want to do something where I can go and provide value myself, because the companies you work for, they provide value, and I want to continue providing value. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to create a product and create a business and create something that I envision to be great. And something that I envision to really help a lot of people get jobs. Not just help people get jobs, but help people accelerate their businesses, help people make more money, help people do things that they've always wanted to do, help people create cool things. Like that's what I've done. I've worked on power plant technologies and I mean sim technology, which is something that I could go down a long rabbit hole of things I've made. But some cool things, and I've created technologies around the entire world, and I'm sure other people want to do the same thing. You sit there and be like, people always ask me, Nathan, how did you get into the industry? So I've helped a lot of people get jobs, and I've helped a lot of people get into technology fields, whether it be software engineering or cybersecurity, you name it, and I enjoy it. So let's take a quick sneak peek. So this thing, and ignore my reflection if you're staring in the top left corner right there, but this thing in the middle of the screen you see here, this is where technology begins. It's just an example of where technology begins. Where does technology begin? It essentially starts with a chip. And the thing that allowed me to do everything I did in my career was learning fundamentals. Like, where does everything start? Where does the cloud start? Where does cybersecurity start? Where do computers start? Where do servers start? It doesn't really matter what it is. If it's technology, where do cell phones start? Everything starts with a chipset. And chipsets pretty much run the world, or at least technology. You need chipsets to have logic and computing. And if you can understand how a chipset works, then in a way, sky's the limit. You can create robots, you can create different types of machinery, but really it's that thing right there is what I am going to use to teach other people how to create technology, how to create servers, how to create a NAS, how to create a router, how does everything work. So I plan on creating training around actually receiving small lab development kits that will allow people to build technology, learn how to build technology. And for some people might just want to experiment. Some people might have no idea how computers work or how servers work, but I'm going to teach you how it works with this tiny thing. So I hope someone's excited about it, because I know I am. So anyways, more on that soon. This is just me kind of talking about where I've been. A lot of preparation to start to put a class together around how to build technology. So I want to teach people how they can do the types of things I've done in my life, because it's been something that's been special to me. And I know there's someone else out there who just dreams of creating things and creating cool technologies and traveling the world and making stuff that impacts businesses and people around the world. So for those who are interested in that sort of thing, you'll be seeing more from me there. In my channel, I'm not going to focus, like, this is not an advertisement. This is me just like, where have I been? This is where I've been, is creating my business, creating a vision, creating a future, really. But it's not just a future for me. It's hopefully a future for a lot of people. So that's where I've been. That's where I've been. Yeah. Don't ask questions. Just, just don't. Don't ask. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I upload when I can, so subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when I upload videos.